just wanted to come and do this quick little video because I get a lot of questions regularly on just, motivation and inspiration and things like that, and how to keep yourself going. But I think that the best thing that I could ever tell anybody is, to really show up on the hard days. It's something that you hear a lot, but it's really what makes the difference. Because there's a lot of times where, we take a moment of inspiration and motivation that we have and we go really, really hard, but then we experience like hardship or struggle, or, things don't work out the way that we want it to work or that we need it to work. Sometimes it's our circumstances, right? That we need things to work for us, or we need this deal, or we need these clients to walk in, or whatever it might be, right? And when you are in a situation that you just can't seem to get out of, or you can't seem to find the things that you need to get yourself out of it, it's really easy for us to tend to just want to give up and put it down because it seems so overwhelming. It seems so pointless because the task at hand, kind of like the hill or the mountain that you have to climb seems just completely impossible. What I've learned in my journey, and one thing that has helped me a lot, is to really show up on those difficult days. And even if you only have 10% to give that day, to just make that little deposit and continue to do it. Because as you continue to do it and you push yourself, you build this confidence that makes you feel hopeful about the things that can happen. And it allows you to look at the future in that way. I've lived on both sides. I lived in hopelessness for the majority of my life, and I know what that did to me mentally, emotionally, physically, even financially. But now some of the things that I do to help me is to look at the future more with the possibility of what can go right than worry about or have the anxiety of what can go wrong. And that's what allows me to show up even on the shitty days when I just don't really feel like being here, where I just don't really feel like being around anyone or picking up a phone or sending an email or responding to a text message or a DM. It forces me to really just try and just put that out there, because if I don't show up, then the likelihood of what I need, of meeting the potential, it's like you kill the potential of what it could be, right? Of meeting that person that you need to get you to that next level of, maybe being at your store or your shop or behind the chair and getting a new client or whatever it might be, right? So if you can just show up, and even if it's just a little bit, whatever that might be, whatever you have in that moment for yourself, to deposit into your vision, your dream, whatever you want to call it, do it. Even if it's kicking and screaming, even if it's taking everything about you that day to just show up, just try it. And when you can't, allow yourself to just rest and move on and try to do it again as fast as possible. But show up. Show up to your life. Stand in and take space, take room. Take room in those meetings that you want, or, take room in that shop that you're in. Take up room in this industry with what you want to do.